friends, welcome back to our channel. I am Emon and you all are watching Technical Emon. So friends, today we have with us Amritendu sir. Friends, today sir will teach you the chapter Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants. This chapter is from Unit 1 of ISC Biology. So friends, if you like our videos and if you like the way sir teaches, then please do not forget to subscribe our channel. So friends, those who are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest notifications of our videos.
So students, today I will discuss about this chapter, which is Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants, and this chapter is the second chapter of the Unit 1 Reproduction of the Class 12 ISC book. I can assure you, if you prepare according to my given topics, you can score a very good marks in your ISC exam. Now students, let's come to the second chapter of Unit 1, that is the Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants. It is the second chapter of the Unit 1, that is Reproduction, that is Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants. From this chapter, these following topics you have to read. The topics are exine and intine of pollen grains, development of megaspore mother cell, types of pollination, that is self-pollination and cross-pollination, pollinating agents, apomixis, and ultimately parthenocarpy. So students, let's come to the first topic of this chapter, that is the exine and intine of pollen grains. Now what is exine? Exine means the outer part of the pollen grains, which is the most hardest substance in the world. If question may come like that, the hardest part of pollen, then answer will be exine. It protects the pollen grains. And the inner part that is the inside the exine, the softer part of the pollen grains is known as intine. Okay, so you should remember the exine intine in ISC, the difference of exine intine may come. So the next topic is development of megaspore mother cell or MMC. So what is megaspore mother cell? It is a large cell containing dense cytoplasm and prominent nucleus. It is the main cell from which the ovule or ovum is developed. So it is a large cell containing cytoplasm and prominent nucleus. From this cell, megaspore is produced. That is, you can say from the MMC, that is the megaspore mother cell, megaspore, that is the pollen grains megaspore are produced, and that process is called megasporangiasis. That is the process where megaspore is produced from a MMC is known as megasporangiensis. Let's move to the next topic, that is types of pollination. From types of pollination, two types of pollination is very important. One is self-pollination, another is cross-pollination. So first comes to the self-pollination. That means pollination occurs within the same plant. Self means pollination occurs within the same plant. It is of two types. Number one, autogamy. Number one is autogamy, and number two is geitonogamy. So the self-pollination is of two types. Number one is autogamy, number two is geitonogamy. Now autogamy means pollination occurs within the same flower of the same plant. I first told you that self-pollination means pollination occurs within the same plant, but autogamy means pollination occurs within the same flower also, same flower of the same plant. But in case of geitonogamy, between the two different flowers of the same plant. So the basic difference of autogamy and heterogamy is, in case of autogamy, the pollination occurs within the same flower, but in case of heterogamy, pollination occurs between two flowers. That is of the same plant. Obviously, there is the self pollination, so heterogamy also occurs in case of the same plant. Pollination occurs, but in of different flowers, not same flower. If same flower, then it will be autogamy. If different flower, then it will be heterogamy. Next, it is the completion of self pollination. So we can move to the next part, that is the cross pollination. Now, what is cross pollination? Cross pollination means pollination will be occurred, but in case of different plants, not in the same plant. The point you should got that in case of self pollination, pollination will occur within the same plant, but in case of cross pollination, pollination will occur between two plants. That is not in the same plant, in the different plants. And in this cross pollination, agents are very required. Agents are required. That is the without the help of the insects, without the help of water, without the help of we can say any animal, etc., without the help of insects, cross pollination never occurs, because this pollination occurs only in case of two different plants, and it is also known as xenogamy. So another name which might come in the ISC, the another name of cross pollination is xenogamy, and also another name is there allogamy. So two names are there, two names of the cross pollinations are there. One is known as xenogamy and one is known as allogamy. Now students, the next topic is types of pollinating agents. It is a very important topic from this chapter in case of ISC. So you can see that types of pollinating agents are 5 types of pollinating agents are there. Anemophily. Anemophily means pollination by wind. So we can say if pollination by wind, that is question will come in ISC, that is the what is the name of the pollination process, that by process, that process, this pollination by wind is taken place. So the process will be known as anemophily. Anemo comes from the air speed. So that means it is the agents in case of types of pollination air is the air. Next agent is Chitophthora. Chitophthora means bat. That is, we can say that is pollination by bat. So if somebody asks you, the pollination by bat is known as, the pollination of bat is known as Chitophthora. Next we can see, come here the entomophily. Now what is entomophily? Entomophily means pollination by insects. It comes from the entomology. It comes from the entomology. That is the pollination by insects is known as entomophily. Then comes the hydrophily. Hydro means water. So we can say it is the pollination by water. And ultimately there is ornithophily. Ornithology, the topic. Ornithology means the study of the birds. So from the word ornitho we can deduce that it is the pollination by birds. So we can write that pollination by birds is known as ornithophily. So students, now we come to the last part of this chapter, that is the apomixis and parthenocarpy. These two definitions are very much important in case of ISC. The first is apomixis. You see that, what is apomixis? Apomixis is a special mode of reproduction. So it is one kind of mode of reproduction where seeds are formed without fusion of gametes. That is, there is no fusion of pollen grains with the ovule, no fusion of gamete, no fusion of megaspore or microspore, and that is without fertilization, seeds are produced, which is known as apomixis. Similar type of another reproduction process is parthenocarpy, not same with apomixis but similar. You can see that the definition is, it refers to the development of the fruit from the ovary. So it is the development of the fruit from the ovary. It is the formation of seeds. Look, the difference is that in case of apoplexy, seeds are produced without fertilization. But in case of parthenocarpy, fruits are produced without fertilization. You should notice this point. Here seeds the point, here the fruit the point. So it is also without fertilization. You can see that is the formation of the fruit from the ovary without fertilization. It is also without fertilization, but here the seeds are produced without fertilization. So you can see the seeds are produced in case of apomixis. The seeds are produced in case of apomixis without fertilization, but in case of parthenocarpy, the fruits are produced from ovary without fertilization. So the two things are much or less similar, but not same, because here the seeds is produced and the fruits are produced. So students, you should remember these two topics. You should remember the definitions. So students, now see that the first topic of this chapter, lifespan of organisms, where you should read the lifespan of the different animals and also the plants. Here I put some important animals and important plants which are very important for the ISC. That is the lifespan of them is very important for ISC. Let's see the butterfly. The lifespan of butterfly is 1 to 2 weeks. So the question may come in ISC. What is the lifespan of butterfly? In MCQ question, there may be 4 choices there, and the answer will be 1 to 2 weeks. Like that, the fruit fly, that is the lifespan of fruit fly is 30 days. Lifespan of elephant, you can see this, 60 to 90 years. It is very important. Many a times these questions had come in ISC. That is the lifespan. What is the lifespan of elephant? It is 60 to 90 years. The lifespan of human is 100 years. So now come to the lifespan of the trees, where you can see the people tree, which has the longest lifespan among all the animals and trees, and it is very important for ISC. That is the lifespan of people tree is 2000 to 3000 years, and also the lifespan of banyan tree is 200 to 300 years. So students, I hope you understood all the topics which I have discussed from this chapter. I can assure you, if you prepare according to my given topics, you can score a very good marks in your ISC exam. Now students, still if you have any doubt according to this chapter, in this topic of the chapter, please comment in the comment box. So friends, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel Technical Emon.